Hi guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Mina and today I'm going to be attempting to make a Japanese inspired apartment. So the apartment today that I'm going to be attempting to renovate is the one that's in Medina Studios apartment. It's this little tiny one that is occupied by this dude, Salim Benali, and the reason why I chose it because it seems like it would be a relatively easy apartment to kind of just make like a little Japanese inspired studio. Like it's really small. There's only one bedroom in there. The kitchen's teeny tiny, you know, and I figured this is the perfect one. The only thing that I don't like is that it has this and this, but we can make it work. So yeah, let's just go ahead and bulldoze the entire lot. Start from scratch. I am gonna go ahead and start adding like a ton of lights because you can't see anything right now. I wish the lighting was a lot better in this game, but it's horrid. Okay, so the first thing that I think I'm gonna work on is getting the Genkan set up. I have a little bit of an experience of firsthand of what Japanese apartments look like. I went to Japan last year in February, so it's been over a year since I've been in Japan, and we stayed in an Airbnb, which was a 1-bedroom. The listing said that it could sleep 5 people. So it was me, my fiance, and my best friend that went, and we were like, oh, we're gonna have a ton of space, it's gonna be great. And then we went, we saw how big it was, and it was not as big as we thought it was gonna be. It was teeny tiny. Teeny tiny. The apartment that I am trying to renovate right now, one that is kind of based off of that one. So you guys will see kind of what I was like, how was it supposed to be 5 people that were like sleeping in here? It came with 1 bed, it had a couch that could be made into a bed, and then it had a futon. There wasn't any space, but you guys will see. Okay, so here I went ahead and I have the Genkan already made, and I kind of did that by placing walls and then lowering the platform, which is a little weird. It's a little weird, but it's what we got. I went ahead and I lowered the platform, and then I deleted the walls. And then we have our little bathroom space right there. So when I went to Japan, the toilet was separate from the bathroom area, which to me is a little odd, but it makes sense, you know, because if somebody needs to take a bath and like they take an hour-long soak and you really need to go to the bathroom, at least the toilet's separate. Or even for like sanitary issues, you'd want the toilet separate anyway, I feel. I'm not sure if I want to use this bathtub here because that seems like an outdoor onsen bathtub, and like the kind of bathtub that I use when I was in Japan, or the bathtub that we had in our little Airbnb in Japan, was more like this one. It was very boxish, but this one doesn't have like that good of swatches. Oh, that looks terrible. See, here's the thing I don't understand about this pack. They gave us like a really high-techy toilet, but then they gave us like this for the bathtub, an onsen, like outdoor onsen type of bathtub. For you guys that don't know what like an onsen is, it's a hot spring where people will go and like soak in it with like other people. Like I've never gone to an onsen, even though I've gone to Japan, but I would love to go to one. I'm just really self-conscious. Anyway, so for the Snowy Escape pack, we get this tub here. That's the only tub we got, and I'm kind of like, why didn't we get a high-techy tub, one that like fills up on its own, keeps the temperature at the right temp that you would want? And they gave us this thing, which is, it's a beautiful tub. Like, it's absolutely gorgeous. I love it. I think it's great, but it doesn't fit in with like the aesthetic that I'm going for. But yeah, this is the kind of like tub that was in the Airbnb, except it was a little shorter and a little taller so that you could sit in it, but you can't lay in it. It was definitely like a really interesting experience. I'm legitimately basically making the exact same apartment that I stayed in. Whenever I was staying there, like this had a door that looked like that, but this side had like a sliding door, which we don't have necessarily. Like we have, that's not gonna work. We have this, which could work, maybe, but it didn't really look like that though. Just do it like that, because it was kind of like a sliding door, but it was more like a thick plexiglass that had like a coating so you couldn't see like inside the bathroom. But the door was like a wooden door, like a really heavy wooden door, I will add. Okay, so I think we have the general bathroom area like figured out. Now on to the, so I'm gonna go ahead and figure out what I want to do for the kitchen. I am gonna be using like these Snowy Escape counters just because I think they're freaking gorgeous. I'm like really super happy that like with this stove, it's so fancy looking. Though I do wish that they would have given us like a stove that was a little teeny tinier, or like a stove that could be set on the counters, because I know some apartments they don't have like a full-fledged like stove. It's just the little hot plate, and they don't even have like an oven. So like I wish Maxis or EA would have given us like an option to have like just the hot plate that sits on a counter. That would have been amazing, but that's asking for too much. This kitchen is like really big though. Kitchen's huge compared to the one that I stayed in. Let's make it a little bit smaller. I really hate these. I hate these things because you can't move them and you can't place anything near them. Okay, now I'm gonna focus on the living room. I'm kind of just setting everything out really quickly, kind of seeing like what I want to go with, and then I'll start picking out like the wallpaper and the flooring and kind of decorations and stuff. This item made me so happy to see like included with this Snowy Escape pack. I have never actually gotten to try a kotatsu, but I've seen like a lot of animes that have had kotatsus, and I'm like, I really want to try one at least once. They look really cozy, super cozy. Unfortunately, my Airbnb didn't have that, which would make sense because if you don't know how to use them, they can be a fire hazard, which I wouldn't blame our host to not include one in there because their apartment would probably catch fire. Somebody would catch it on fire. I think I'm gonna go ahead and make the bed like this way. If I were to put it here, like I wouldn't be able to put anything on the sides next to the bed. Like I wouldn't be able to put any of the side tables there. This apartment's already coming together. I'm like super happy about it. I'm not sure if I want to keep that. I just have that there as a placeholder until I can figure out what I want to do with this wall over here. So I think it is time to place down a rug by the bed. This rug, absolutely gorgeous. I love this rug so much. And I actually like it sized up a lot better than it being teeny tiny. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and place down the flooring. Like, I'm not sure if I like it. I don't know, we're not gonna put a tatami mat flooring in this. There wasn't one in the Airbnb that I was in, so we're not gonna like do that. I love this flooring from Cats and Dogs, but I kind of want to keep it just Snowy Escape and base game, so that's gonna have to be a no. Okay, I think here I'm gonna use that dresser that came with Snowy Escape, this one, since there is no closet in this apartment. Do I want to keep it that looks really nice. I think this chocolatier color looks a little bit nicer than the white that I originally wanted. Maybe we should do a little bit darker color over here because I feel like it's a little too sterile looking, which sometimes I'm not a fan of. And then let me pick flooring for the bathrooms. You know what? I almost forgot. Let me move this sink over here. We need to put a shower head in there. I do remember when I was staying over there that the shower head was separate from the bathtub because their bathrooms are like a wet room. You can get everything wet in there. I think that's why the toilet's separate now that I think about it. I love a good brick moment in the bathrooms. I think this looks really nice. I hate how there's a rat hole there, but we can just ignore it. The rat can live in the bathroom. There we go. I think it's coming together. I really do think it is coming together. Okay, so let's put in some skill building items such as a computer. And then we can put in a little library in there as well. Okay, that looks really cute. A little computer, you come in, you see the kitchen, and there's a little computer over there. I don't know where I'm gonna put I guess we could put a little bookshelf there. Does that fit in? I don't like that. I don't like the look of that, but I do want a bookshelf there. I kind of like the look of that though. Do they have a darker? I think that is as best as it's gonna get, is that color. I think that actually, I don't know, that looks a little too big. We need more book. Oh, do we have this. We're gonna go ahead and use that. I think that looks great. So now it's just on to the final touches, and we'll just go ahead and I'll do like a time lapse of what I'm doing, and then we'll talk about it after. Okay, so this is what the apartment is going to look like when you walk in. You see the kitchen right on, the little sitting area, the little hot pot. This is the little Genkan area. Hold on. Little Genkan area where you can put your shoes. There's a little rug to wipe your feet off, an umbrella, and the mirror just, you know, to check yourself to make sure everything looks good before you head out the door. And right up here is a little like computer area, and of course you have your bathroom over here. This is like a little wet room, which is why it looks so white and sterile in here, and I didn't do too terribly much. I added like a little bathrobe. You could put curtains in here if you wanted to. I forgot about doing that, but that's such a gorgeous view of San Myshuno, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, it's just like a little bathroom area. I didn't want to do too much because it is supposed to be a wet room. And then this is what the toilet room is gonna look like. It's very teeny tiny, very claustrophobic, but that's what it looks like. That is on the floor. I'll fix that. But yeah, this is like the little bedroom area, and I have curtains right there, little lamps. It's a cute apartment, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's really cute. Super cute. I think the kitchen turned out okay. I don't like the thing that sucks all the fumes out. I forget what it's called. I don't like that. And I wish we had like some cabinets, and of course I did like a little tea area over here. I love tea, so I was like, yes, let's put that in there. Let's go ahead and get out of tab mode. So your Sims can, if you didn't know this, your Sims can sit here and watch TV. So he'll just move to like wherever's comfortable enough for him to watch TV. He'll turn it on. And then I love this little hot pot. I fucking love it. I just kind of want to see him use it. He just like throws it on there. He's like, I'm too busy watching TV. Oh, and then you have 9 hours until it's spoiled. Oh, that's so cool. I haven't played too much with this pack. I just got it, but I think this is really amazing. I'm really proud of myself. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys want to see more stuff like this, more apartment renovation type of videos. I am more than willing to do them. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button. Subscribe if you like to see more content like this. I am also doing the 100 baby challenge. If you guys are interested in that, I've been having a lot of fun with it, and I'm pretty sure you guys will have a lot of fun watching me do that. But I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.